starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And there's a word that constantly gets thrown around with this guy when you talk to anyone in the building. Potential. They are sky high on what they believe he can grow into in the role of a starting quarterback. In addition, there are plenty around the league who think that as well. And years from now, he can still be leading this offense out.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 19 carries, 82 yards.
In a perfect world, they'd run the ball the same way they did last week, but against the #1 rush defense in the league, they're going to have to find a different way to move the ball. Maybe they start throwing it early and come back to the run.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Young on third down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. On is the punter, Brian Ager, to kick this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now here's the former Panther. Had some great years with him. It's Christian McCaffrey. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot. C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. That burst good for 20 and a first down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. This taken in at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. Young now. Now they go screen. It's complete. A little juke. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll kick it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. This will be fielded at the 17. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way. They can hit a good rhythm and a good stride, and he's carrying it over from last week.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 50 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
And he's going to get his guys another 1st down. Back-to-back good runs to start the drive. This one 13 yards. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Out of the gun, Purdy. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Now Purdy with a throw that's caught by Samuel. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. On 1st down, Purdy rolling to his right. Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. McCaffrey going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. McCaffrey. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Now Purdy. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Niners' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Carolina getting set to take the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Ready?
Here is Young. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And the 49ers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at the 40. And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Purdy looking to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. Here's a give up the middle. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Young will set to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Carolina. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty. Christian McCaffrey and his 49er teammates back onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. 91 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11. And this is a guy who last week not only helped his real team, but really helped a lot of fantasy teams. 3 trips to pay dirt. They've got to contain him.
And watching him play is like going to lunch with you when you order that combo plate, right? In this case, his combo plate is he can go over the top of you and catch it in front, turn it into a big gain, run past you, and then uses his size and his physical abilities to keep you away from the football. Hard to defend this guy.
Reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Play action, now Purdy. And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. This is McCaffrey on the give. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping him for the sack. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Purdy bootlegging it. And he is caught. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. They'll run with McCaffrey. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. This is McCaffrey. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. And Young's throw there incomplete.
But this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down.
Ready?
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10. At their own 17-yard line. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Here's Purdy. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
And the 49er first down.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. He's looking deep for Bell. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Derek Brown, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. 3rd and 19. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. It's Young on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Chase Young just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Yellow, check white.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Throwing, Young. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the 3rd quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
And he fields it cleanly. Now a hit and a loose football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Oh, look at the juke. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 140 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Purdy will set up to throw it here. He'll buy some time right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And they're going to speed things up here. Purdy sliding out of the pocket. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal. And his kick is good. And the route is on. It's 24-0. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Ready?
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a Panthers 1st down, 17 yards on the play. Young, he's going to change it up. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. To throw, Young. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Young. And his throw is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
On 2nd down, Young again. It's hauled in by Hardy. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To the air once more, Young. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching. And we're back now in Charlotte. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. It's desperation time. Young on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them, go with the screen, and they're able to get the first down.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Throwing here, Purdy. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Purdy now to throw. He's got Ayuk once again. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. Back to throw, Purdy. They'll roll him out right. This one caught by Kittle. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 25 yards that time. Purdy off the play fake. This will be caught at about the 6. Touchdown! Cameron Latu from 8 yards out. And the Niners add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point try now for Moody. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. Here's Young from the shotgun. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Here we go.
Young to throw on 4th. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And let me tell you, that wasn't as easy as it looked. Dancing away and moving forward for 6 yards. 199 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous. There he goes, right side. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one looks like he'll throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Purdy from the gun. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. Well, they're going to try this thing. They're at the 5, 4th and goal. They're going to go for it. We'll see. Run, probably pass to both in the arsenal. Purdy looking to throw. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now Moody for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the 4th quarter, facing the big deficit. What silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like 1 possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run to have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So the victory here for San Francisco. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a